Let's rank the best Ninjago dragons. This list won't include the Ninjago movie. In the 10th place, I will put in the Golden Ultra Dragon. This play feature here is very impressive, but the build is not my favorite. I like the 4 heads a lot, but I've never been one for these Ultra Dragons. And the only reason this one is here is because, well, at least this one tries to be pleasing to the eye. In the 9th place, the Jungle Dragon. This is controversial, but the reason I put it here is the personality. It looks like my dog. It's like 1-to-1. This thing has its tongue out, that thing has its tongue out. Other than looking like my dog, it looks like a dead lizard. I hate lizards. Good dragon. In the 8th place, the Nindroid mech dragon from the rebooted wave. This one is here because it was really creative for its time. The wings here are lacking, but that head is gorgeous. I like the little bits of interior in here too, and this one is honestly a pretty good dragon and was ahead of its time. It's pretty good all around, and if I weren't counting the time gap between this and some of the other dragons we will look at, this could have been beaten by the previous dragons. Nonetheless, it's deserving of being on this list. In the 7th place, the Ice Dragon from the Core 2023 wave. I enjoy this dragon and I like the color scheme, but I think that it is too much. White is generally a very bland color, and there aren't many accent colors here either. I like the 6 legs, but 4 legs work a lot better. 6 legs were just not asked for. It's good and deserving of this spot. However, in the 6th spot, we will be getting very controversial. If you thought the last one was controversial, oh boy. In this spot, Firstborn. When this dragon first came out, it was perhaps my favorite dragon for a long time. Problem, however, is that the legs are very lacking. They are very angular and I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of them. I love the head here, that is good, but over time, this set has definitely lost its charm. In the 5th spot, the Bor Dragon from the Possession wave. This dragon is said to be revolutionary, and I really don't know why. It's a good dragon, and I think it deserves this spot a lot. I like the green and the wings are awesome, and the head is objectively great too. But everything here, while being objectively great, me being not the biggest fan either, is overrated. It's great, but it's overrated. If you think this deserves top 3, more power to you, but anything higher than the 3rd place, you are delusional, I'm sorry. 4th spot, the Lloyd's Legendary Dragon from the Core 2022 wave. Bro's queso, but a dragon. Either way, this guy is really awesome looking, and the wings are all great as well. It's a cool Lloyd dragon, and I couldn't ask for more in a Lloyd dragon. These molded heads generally don't work for me, but here I think it works great. 3rd spot, the Skull Sorcerer's Dragon. This one was seen as the best Ninjago dragon for a long time, but for me it's number 3. The green highlights here are awesome and the brick-built head works in the set's favor. The play features are the highlights here, however. The black wings are great and the brick-built heads continue to sweep through. 2nd spot, the Lightning Dragon. This specimen here is a certified banger. I won't count the weird J glider thing in the set, so we are only seeing the base form here. This looks more like a T-Rex than a dragon, and that is so cool to me. Lego's done that before, but not one on this type of a scale. Those lightning elements are great for this dragon, and this is a dragon I still want to pick up. The head here is fantastic, and it represents the element of lightning. Great. But in the first spot, by no surprise whatsoever, is the biggest Ninjago dragon, and probably the best Ninjago dragon for most people. The Source Dragon of Motion. This guy is perfection. The amount of posability is insane. The wingspan here is so huge. This boy is huge in all ways imaginable. The climber hooks used here are great too, and they perfectly resemble horns. The head, while I'm not the biggest fan of molded heads, here it works perfectly because they bring in the molded heads with all of the brick elements as well. So it just like blends in great. The color scheme, it's a Kai dragon. They call it the Source Dragon of Motion, but you're paying for a fire dragon. For fire dragon, this is fantastic. The saddle is just humongous. The wolf clan symbols here are perfect as well. I will count that as the dragon here. And this is by far the greatest dragon Ninjago will see for a while, honestly. 10 out of 10 dragon, absolute banger. And this dragon is evil as well. Speaking of which, do you want to see my ranking of all the evil ninja figures? Well then, check out this video right here. I'll see you guys soon. Keep yourself safe and peace.